Hello. I'll give it a few minutes because I'm a minute or two early, 3 minutes early actually. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome. How are you tonight? Hope you can hear me and see. Okay, this seems way out of focus here. Sorry, YouTube changed something again. Hi, Nix. So once again, I'm getting used to stuff. And I need my other hi page. How is everybody doing? It is, as usual, hot here. It's not really horribly hot, but it's really humid. And we had bad storms last night, but we survived it. As far as I haven't watched the local news, so I don't know if a tornado touched down or not last night, but we had really strong winds and thunderstorms and all that stuff. So there's my weather projection or report, my report for the day. Okay, just have a couple announcements. The Haunts and Harvest Paper Pumpkin Kit, the next one, you can get through the 10th of September. Sign up for it for, in the US, $22 a month for a subscription. And it'll make 12 treat boxes, which can be your choice of apple, pumpkin, or jack-o'-lantern. But I'm going to try and probably make cards out of some of them. I don't know yet. If you were on last month's, this is what the Hope box looks like. I haven't opened it yet. I just got it yesterday, but I haven't looked at it yet other than taking the outer layer off. And the only other thing is, the only thing I saw that was not orderable until sometime mid-September is the Turtle Punch and therefore the Turtle Bundle. But low 90s is bad. Sorry, that's bouncing. This is not in frame. Hang on. I'm sorry. There we go. Okay. So tonight, I just was not feeling holiday stuff right now. So we're going to be using the Shaded Spruce stamp set, which is on page 75 in the 2021 to 2022 annual catalog. And looks like this. It's a cling stamp set with 10 stamps. A lot of them, it's only 3 images and then the rest are all cinnamons. But there's no dies in the annual catalog, but there are dies in Celebration that coordinate with this, and they look like this. And we're going to use them as well on at least 2 of the cards. I can't remember. I have 3 cards for you tonight. Ugh, 90s. I'm so over summer. My apologies to Brandy if she comes on. It was summer all year long, but no. I can't handle summer all year long, unless maybe it's, in a tropical island or something. I don't know. But yeah. So here's the first card we're going to do. A couple other things we're going to be using are the Expressions in Ink Specialty Designer Series paper. We are using this pink and gold one on the first card, this green on the second card, and this one that has flowers with gold, pale papaya, magenta madness, and shaded spruce. Yeah, thank you. I really like that. So the black and white on this is the reverse side of, here it is, of the Pattern Party Designer Series paper, which is part of the annual catalog, but it's a host-only item. So you'd have to have an order of 150 or more to be able to get the host-only item. And all the papers in here are color pattern on one side and some kind of black and white pattern on the other. And this is the one I used that has the buffalo check. So that is what I used. So we have basic black card, Magenta Madness at 5 1/4 by 4. The designer paper at 5 by 3 3/4, and then I used the Picture This, I think it's called. Hang on. Yep, Picture This dies in the rectangles, and cut out 3 rectangles. And these are in the Magenta Madness with gold. And then I also stamped this image, colored it in, and then used the little black and white check, black and white gingham, 1/4 inch from the August to December mini catalog on page 51. It's part of the cute Halloween suite. So the thing with this is we're going to use the Just Jade instead of the Magenta Madness for the next one. So we're still going to have our black, but we're going to use Just Jade. Yeah, I like the check too, the check pattern. We set aside one of these for inside. And here's our pattern paper. Now on this one, there's no gold on this particular side of this, but we're going to do the same basic thing. Let's see, this has to go over this way. And what I did is I try and line it up with the check on the right edge of the larger squares, the left edge on the longer rectangle, and then this one will again be lined up in the same place as the top one. But we're going to stamp the sentiment on this first, and then we're going to stamp the image and color it and, you know, all that good stuff. So let me get my memento, and we're just going to stamp thank you right on that paper, only on the green. I need to get it good and dark, and I need this too. I have too many stamps on my desk. You guys been doing okay? Yeah, I'm just doing that because I didn't have enough of this pink with gold paper. Now let me see, which way do I want? I think I want it this way, on this, with less pattern in it. Dangerous for me to stamp right on designer paper, and it's a little crooked, but I'm gonna go with it anyway because I don't want to waste paper. And the other side, it has green in it, but I got mostly the white. It's one of those that has it going down the middle. So we'll use this one. Oops. I just tried to clean my stamp on the outside of my chamois case. That's not a good idea either. All right, so that's going to go over here. Let's go ahead and glue these down a while. Yeah. Oh, bubble wrap. Gosh. Well, you probably need a lot more than I have too, but I've been throwing out some of the larger bubble wrap whenever I get an order from Stampin' Up, but I won't be getting one for a while now. Long while. So I did just get one, and I have a few things I can show, but I haven't made anything with the stuff I got. And one thing's on back order. Oh, that's the other thing. Well, it might be in now. I'm not sure. I didn't see it on the back order list. The dies that go with Nature's Harvest were on back order when I ordered this. So I don't know if they're in now or not. I don't remember seeing them on the list. All right, so we're going to go ahead and glue this down too. Maybe. Shouldn't have a problem with the glue because this is... All right, so we're going to go down about here and over. As long as I get the buffalo check on sort of straight, these should hopefully end up sort of straight. We'll see. Yeah, I don't envy you that. I really need to get busy packing. Not packing. Downsizing stuff also. Still some of my mom's stuff, but more of my craft room and my half a craft room and my clothes and my kitchen stuff. So that when my time comes and my neighbor's getting ready to build an addition on sometime soon. So I have that to look forward to. Right next door. Packing, yeah, moving is... I don't want to have to do that. All right, let me see. I already stamped these, but I think I'm going to restamp in Memento and color it in. You need to move again? Really, Nix? Oh, wow. You never get settled, huh? Yeah. Well, that should be fun for a while to stay with your daughter. I don't think I could handle moving more than one more time at my age. Hi, Hilda now. Okay, so the thing about these stamps, these floral stamps, is they have a lot of shading. That's why I guess they called it Shaded Summer. So it's okay if you use the black, but if you use, for example, the green, then you're going to have green in whatever color you want for flowers. It's all right for the leaves. Or you're going to have, this is Magenta Madness, pink, which is okay for the flower, but maybe not the leaves. So I'm using the black, but we're going to color it anyway with Magenta Madness, which we happen to have markers for, and also with Just Jade, light and dark. And then we'll die cut it because the dies are in the celebration. Yay! I don't think I used the dark, actually. I think I just used the brush end of the light Magenta Madness because it's pretty bright and it's already shaded, so you don't really need a whole lot to shade it in. And I actually went over the black because there's little white, I don't know if it's my ink pad, but there's little white, hubby won't agree. Huh. Does his job make you move? I'm sorry, I shouldn't be nosy. Just wondered. I moved a couple times when I was working. Out of state, back into state. For a long time I didn't move, but and it seemed like I moved 3 or 4 times in 2 years, which actually I went to get my passport around that time, which I need to get a new one for now. And they almost didn't give it to me because I moved too many times in a short period of time. So I had to write them another letter explaining why all the moves and what was going on. Ugh, that was a pain. Anyway, I'm just using light Magenta Madness here, except for in the center. Actually, I'm going to do a little bit right in the very center there. We're going to use one more color in it, which is Pale Papaya. Oops. A little bit right in the center there. So even though that's black, I'm coloring that in anyway with that end. All right, so now I'm going to use dark Pale Papaya just for the centers. Pretty flowers. And then Just Jade, light and dark for the leaves. We use the dark first. Oh, okay. That makes sense. To be closer to work. Let's see. About 2 years, maybe a little longer than that. Well, for years I commuted about an hour and 20 minutes, either by train or car, into Philadelphia every day. And then the group I was with, that particular group got merged in with another company, and they based it in New Jersey. So then I was driving an hour and a half each way every day and working 12 or 13-hour days and traveling also. So when I wasn't doing that commute, I was traveling a lot. So that was tough, and my son suffered for that because he became a latchkey child in a way. Luckily he was old enough, but you know, not really. They're never old enough. They need their parents home till they're adults. Sometimes you have to worry about the teenagers more than you do the younger kids, but anyway, he's doing okay. And I wasn't there a lot for my daughter either, but at least there was somebody home. So, all right, so this is ready, and I'm going to get the die out and die cut it, and then that will be bumped up on dimensionals here, and then we'll do a little bow, and then we will do something on the inside too, just a little something. So the dies have this big one for this flower, this one for the little bit smaller flower image, this one, and this is for this plant material thing. I don't think I used that one, but on the second card we're going to use all these other ones too. All right, so let me get my little tapey stuff. And my helper tonight is Callie, but she's sleeping on the job again. Thank you, Hilda. I appreciate that. All right, I'll be right back. Maybe if I can get my die off here. So now we just need dimensionals. And I'm going to use quite a few because of the way this shape is. One there, one there, one there, and then I think I put just a couple little ones on out here. And then we'll actually just put a little bit of glue. I think I want one more in the middle there. Quite a few, probably way too many. A little bit of glue on the stem. I'm so ready for fall, but then I say that and then winter will be here and I won't be ready for winter. Oh well. I have so many stamp sets I need to use with you guys, but I'm having some motivational problems again. Unfortunately. And that's just going to go here. And then let's get our little, too much glue on that stem. I will have to make that less sticky later. Okay, so this ribbon is this little one. And just a tiny little bow. It's a nice, I like this 1/4 inch ribbon because it's not too bulky. You could also use black twine or even this black and white from the Playful Pets combo pack, which is in the current annual catalog also on page 140. But I liked the little black and white gingham because of the buffalo check on the card. That might be too long, I'm sure. It's too big, yeah. Let me make that a little smaller because you're the boss of your ribbon. You tell it. You tell it. Not too many people with me tonight. Not unexpected, I should say. Oh, good. We'll cover up some of that glue. Yay! And we're just going to put that right here on the widest part of that stem. And plop this on here and then cover up enough of that glue. Like I said, I'll get that later. And you could put some bling on there if you wanted to, but I'm not going to bother. And then what I did on the inside is I just stamped the flower. And I may do it in pink again, the Magenta Madness, because I have just jade and then we'll have the black, so we'll have all three colors again. So you have to tell me, which one do you like better, the Magenta Madness or the Just Jade? Let me get a scrap piece. I like them both, actually. Myself. Okay. And the reason I wanted scrap paper is I'm going to stamp off and do my usual faint image in the center of the paper. You could just do a piece of either one of the designer papers. That's part of this, but I chose not to. All right. I like them both. Your eyes drawn to the Just Jade. Yeah, mine too. Maybe because the pink pops off the jade more, where the other one, it kind of gets lost because there's so much pink. I don't know. I like them both. But I think that might be why, what the reasoning is there. Oh, that one has a little spot on it. This is a new glue bottle, so it's a little bit fast coming out. All right, so that's card 1. Let me just clean my stamp, and then we'll move on to the second card. This is going to be probably a short live, maybe. Okay, so let me put this die away too, so I don't lose it. Oops, yeah, tore my paper. That's all right. So what's your favorite thing in the mini catalog or celebration, or both? I want to know. This is the second card. It's on Pale Papaya with Magenta Madness, and then this background is stamped with the smaller of the two stamps, and this in Magenta Madness, Pale Papaya, and Just Jade. And then we have a whole bunch of die cuts. Yeah, I think on this one I like the jade better too. And I'm a pink person, but I just think the flower pops more on that one maybe. Anyway, alrighty. So let's get our paper here. I have already die cut the pieces, but I haven't put them together yet. And I might be missing one white piece too. And I need my scrap paper back. All right. So we need all three colors. Pale Papaya, Magenta Madness, and Just Jade will open in a minute. Yeah, I know. The flowers are really pretty from the dies. This one. And you can do a lot of different ways. We're going to do inlay and just layering, and then again just layering, but I used designer paper I used this same designer paper to do the bottom of the leaves, and then I did the overlay in Just Jade. So that's what we'll be doing. All right, I'm going to do the Pale Papaya first. Let me measure this first because it needs to be 3 3/4. Yeah, I thought it was too big. It needs to be 3 3/4 by, I can't do it on that one, by 5. I think the first time I did it, I didn't have it small enough either, and then I cut it. Okay. All right. So we're going to just do pale papaya in that corner, pale papaya in that corner, clean my stamp, my semi-dry chamois, because I forgot to clean it before I came on. Oh, well, it's a little wet, but anyway. Now we're going to use Magenta Madness. I was originally going to just put like a circle there, but with the flowers, it kind of fills in that area, and I really like how that turned out too. Let me get this ribbon out of the way. Okay. Now we need the Just Jade. And we're going to go ahead and stamp. If I don't, I just stuck my finger in it, in pale papaya. Happy birthday in Just Jade, and use the larger oval of the layering ovals for that. Okay. Keep that there. Hi, Yvonne. Welcome. Aww. Cool. Did she have fun? I still have all the pieces I did for embellishments on the 11th from that. And, oops, that's not what I want. Looking for my little, here it is, my little sprig piece. You can do this however you want. I'm only putting this in the little bit of white areas in between the flowers along the edges. And maybe a little bit there. And at the top, I'm going to turn it upside down this time. And I'm not going to bother with it in here because that's where we're going to put the die cuts. And then let me get a scrap of white. Can use that same piece I had. And we'll stamp happy birthday. Happy birthday. Where are you? Here you are. I think maybe here. I hope that'll work on that scrap. Let's try it before I close my ink. So this is the double oval punch out of the annual catalog, and we're using the larger of the two, which normally I would save that and use that for a background, but not this time. Okay, now we can close the ink up for now. Get them out of the way and clean my stamp so I don't get it all over my hands again. Okay, let me get this out of the way. All right, so I had this little pouch. I already did the die cutting, like I said, but I didn't assemble them. It is a good thing to use these adhesive sheets that we sell. They're thin adhesive glue sheets, because some of these layers are thin outlines. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. And if you don't use that, it's really, the only other way I would suggest doing it is with the sponge and glue on your mat, you know, like sponge it onto the back, because otherwise you get glue everywhere, which is what I did the first time. All right, so first thing we have to do is assemble. Now I did the layering leaves, the tops, with the adhesive. Actually, the back of this one also has adhesive. I'm not going to take the back of that one off yet, but we will do this. So basically, you put the adhesive sheet, you peel off one side, stick it on your paper, and then you run it through the die cutting machine. And it works pretty well, I think. And it's way less messy and sticky than trying to use wet glue. So let's do the leaves first. I don't want that one. A couple extras in here. Oops. And this one has a piece not punched out. Alrighty. Maybe I can get it. There we go. It peels up pretty good. If you get it on your paper, so the seam is there on the adhesive sheet, it peels even better. But these peel up pretty good. So there's those. Then I also did that on the flower overlay. So let's see what we did here. Okay, first thing we're going to do, this is going to go on this one. Now, here's the thing. You see this one has like a little bit fatter knobby right at the top, and so does this. That's your lineup. Okay, like that. But I'm actually going to inlay, and I could do it either way. I could do, let's see, maybe I'll like pink in that one. No, we'll use it the other way. We're going to use pale papaya in the inlay of the pink, the Magenta Madness, on top pale papaya. So what I need to do is, first of all, figure out where these go. Nope, this one. These are the pieces that came out, and I had them organized, but you know. Now what we're going to do is just use tape on the back and tape them in. Let's see, this one I think goes here. Nope, here. So save your bits because you can inlay them. That doesn't go there. Maybe it goes here. Yep. And then this one goes here because it's a funky shape. And you can save the dots too, but I'm not going to use the dots in the middle. So that's basically what we're going to do with that one. But before we do that, I'm going to carefully get my paddle thingy and flip it over. And there's actually adhesive on the back of those, but we don't need that. Oops. We're going to use tape. Just good old clear tape to hold them in on the back. But you want to make sure it's not showing through those holes and stuff too. Oops, that one came off. Yay, I'm glad you enjoy it. Glad to hear that, Paige. I like mine too, I just forget to. And probably every one of these would work, except that I try and mass die cut when I can. So I run a couple different colors and dies through at a time on the large machine. But yeah, just to do onesie twosies and small items, it's perfect. And actually, I don't think the plates get bent as easy as they do on the large one, but maybe it's just because I use the large one more. I don't know. All right, I think that should do it. Let me check. I think I have a little bit of tape showing here, and that one's not sturdy. Let me cut a little bit smaller. Just hook those two better together. Okay. And I do have to cut just a little bit in here. I can see the tape sticking through. Right there. Don't want tape showing. All right, and then we will put that, there's the big knobby again. And this one goes on top of there, and that'll just help hold it together a little bit. So that part now, I'll put glue on and glue it down to here. Yeah. You don't have the mini yet, Helen? No. I'm sorry. It's a cutie, and it works well. Except for also it doesn't take the big 3D embossing folders, but it uses all the little ones. So there's one flower ready. And I'm not bending them or anything like that this time. And then this one, there's probably other things you can do with this. You can do the inlay thing also, but I'm just going to glue that on, or actually, pretty sure I have my adhesive on here too. Yes, I do. Peel that off. So much easier than glue. Really, truly is. And we have one more. And on this one, I thought I had a little flower. I do. Here it is. I don't know if I need this though. I have a pink flower. No, I don't really want that. So I'm just going to adhere this one down too. Let me make sure I have my line up right. Like that. I apologize. I haven't been on Facebook much. If anybody's wondering what the heck I'm doing. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Thank you, Paige. Thank you, Nix. Glad to have my friends here tonight. Even though it's a day late, right? Now, I could have done this one the reverse way because I have the Magenta Madness too, but yeah, I'm not going to bother. All right, so now I actually bumped all of these except the leaves up one dimensionals. Not sure, and I actually did also put Pale Papaya ribbon across. I don't think I'm going to do that. I might just, if I decide to, I might tie a little fake bow somewhere instead. I don't know. I'm not loving it. But it also made it uneven for the dimensionals. So I think what I'm going to do is glue this one down, pop this one up, and maybe pop this, maybe, I think I'm going to glue both of these down and pop that one up. That's what I'll do. And then the leaves can go under the popped up one. And that way, I don't have to worry about these little fine areas. I didn't put adhesive on the back of this Magenta Madness. Oh well. I'm trying to get more magenta where there's Pale Papaya and vice versa. Anybody been watching any good shows lately? I've been watching Netflix, but not really any. I've been watching foreign shows with subtitles, which I don't know why, because I usually don't like subtitles, but I'm really into some of these lately, which is bad because I'm watching like whole series at a time, and then I don't want to craft, and I am putting dimensionals all over the petals and in the middle on this one. And before I tack that down, that's going to go here. I think we'll go ahead and put this leaf down, which has adhesive on it too. And it peels up pretty well. You can use your pokey tool to get it off. It comes off easy. All right, so let me figure out placement. We'll just do it like that. And the other one will go down here like this. Actually, I'm going to move this one over to here. Maybe. I don't know if I like that. I'll leave that one off for a minute because I'm going to have the happy birthday down here. And I just not sure about that leaf placement. You can barely see the other one. Thank you, Nix and Paige. Alrighty. Put that there. And then this one, I need some dimensionals just along the bottom. The bottom. I think my dimensionals are giving me a problem because it's so humid up here. It's not really, I mean, it's not stinking. I have the air conditioner on, but I haven't had it on all the time. Putting a little glue on the top because we want that to adhere to this. Let's see how that works. Not the best. Why is that not working? Might need a double one there. There we go. All right. Now, let's see, maybe, yeah, I think I'll have the leaf come out under the oval so we can at least see it. There we go. And then let's glue that onto Magenta Madness. And then I might put a little ribbon bow there. And also the Genial Gems is what I used on the flowers. In the Pale Papaya. This is a little bit lopsided. I think I need another double one over here. Please come up. Double one. Double it. There we go. Had to double it up. Okay. Much better. All right. So Genial Gems. What did I do with them? I don't know. Probably put them away. Yep, I did. Here's my Genial Gems. And we're just going to put one in the middle of that flower. And one in the middle of, maybe. That one doesn't want to come up. This flower. And one down here. And then we'll glue it together and do the inside. You watched it when you were on lockdown? Oh, Twilight. I have never seen Twilight. Is it scary? I don't like horror, bloody, gory things, so I don't know. That's vampires and stuff, right? I used to love well, you guys are too young, most of you, but I used to love Dark Shadows as an after-school show, which was as much soap opera as I could take back in when I was young. All right, let me see if I have some more white. I did the same thing on this one, but I used the Pale Papaya and the smaller flower set. And stamped off again. So let's do that. Let's see. Here we go. Heather, hello. Yeah, right? Dark Shadows. That was the thing. My friends were watching like General Hospital and all that. I never really could get into them, but Dark Shadows, man, that was the thing I wanted to watch. After school. Sons of Anarchy. I watched a Korean one called The King something Monarch. That was really good. And that guy was handsome. But anyway, that has subtitles. That was a good series. It wasn't a movie though. It was a series. Netflix only, Netflix exclusive or something like that. I haven't been watching much YouTube lately though, so I apologize if I'm missing people's videos and stuff. I watched a few, but I haven't been keeping up as well as I should. Now tomorrow we have a couple of us, I think, are going to be posting for Fab 4. I'm not sure. I know Paige said she couldn't, and Linda might not be either. So that might just be you and me, Heather, and Tammy, I think, for the Fab 4 tomorrow. And then tomorrow is also summer all year long. Anyway, there is card number 2. So for those that missed it, here's card 1. And we have one more to go. Oh, I think I do want a little bow there, though. Hang on. Do I want gold, or do I guess I'll just use... I'm going to just put a little fake bow somewhere on here. Just to add a little more. This is sort of shimmery ribbon, so it'll help add a little sparkle on the card. Let's see, do I want it down here? I think I'm going to put it right over here, maybe right there. I don't know. Thank you, Brandy. There you are. Hello. Hello, hello. The last one's going to be actually the easiest one. This one was a little time consuming, but that was only because of having to die cut all the bits. But I like the die cuts. I probably made that too long. I did. I just want a little fake bow, and I think I'm going to put it right there. I still may have to trim it down a little bit. Yes, I think I needed happy colors today. It's just been so gloomy, and last night was a little scary, but like I said, I didn't see nor hear the railroad, sound of a tornado, even though we were on tornado watch. But we did have a severe thunderstorm and heavy rain. I think we got a ton of rain in a couple hours last night. All right, I have to trim that probably some more. Fiddle with it, but you get the idea. So you don't have to put the ribbon on. I like it with and without, but I definitely would recommend getting adhesive sheets instead of using glue on these layering pieces of the flowers. All righty. Last card already. What time are we at? Only 7:44. Wow. I'll be getting off early. All right, so the last card I didn't even get put together, but we'll do 2 of them. This time it's all about this paper and not really this set other than the Hello You. So I have Shaded Spruce, Pale Papaya, and this time I'm using the this leaf stitched greenery die. I don't know if you can see that on the Pale Papaya. There, like that. I really like that die. And so that's 4 1/4 by 5. And then this is 3 and, oh boy, 3 1/2, I think. 3 1/4 by 5. And then this, I just stamped Hello You in Shaded Spruce, and I'm going to put it right over that flower center there. And then we're going to color the which ribbon is this? Crinkled Seam Binding. Love this ribbon. Hope they keep it forever because it colors so easy. And we don't have any Shaded Spruce ribbon, actually. So I just used the alcohol marker, which we'll do on a second one here. But okay, let's assemble. Assembly. I know. Oh yeah. Cool 88 degrees. Ugh, yeah, it was 84 here. Fahrenheit for those. Let's see, that is the back. We're going to use that. The only thing with this stitched greenery, it is little holes, so your glue may seep through a little bit. I'm just going to put it around the edges. And I normally probably wouldn't put those colors together, but because they're in this designer paper, I'm doing it. There is some Shaded Spruce in here, and I didn't want the other green, whatever it is. All right, I'm going to go like this real quick. And then we'll just put this down too. See, there's the back of that one that has green, and I had gotten mostly white from the other one when I did a card whichever one it was, card 1. I have so many. Are there any things that you want to see me use before other stuff that I might have from the mini catalog or Celebration? This one I'm using the dies from Celebration. 80's not too bad. Oh, gosh. 3 digits. I can't handle 3 digits. I definitely can't. All right, this is going up on dimensionals too. We'll just do a little trio. And this little die is out of the Tasteful Label dies, the smallest circle. And the stamp is out of the Shaded Summer. So, and now we just need to put our little ribbon on, like that, and maybe like that. Like that, I think. Can't decide now. Maybe I don't like it there. Yeah. It's either got to be that, I think that way, like that. Please use the black and white paper from Celebration. Okay. That's like the hand-penned one. All right. It's more like a, to me, it's like a gray and white. I was thinking about that earlier too. All right, I'll use the black and white paper. Try to aim for that for next week with some things. And probably next week I'll use, well, I'm not going to use Nature's Harvest because my dies didn't come in, but I'll probably use the squirrels and the, what's it called? And this one with these dies, Time of Giving. I'll probably be using those and then that paper and maybe some other stamp set. I don't know. So my focus then will be on the paper because Paige requested that. And then I did use Blackberry Beauty last week. Next. Pretty sure I used that last Wednesday. Let's see. Yes, I did. Let me bring them up here. This was Blackberry Beauty. This was Blackberry Beauty. And this was Blackberry Beauty. So I used that last last Thursday. I think I postponed that one till Thursday also. So you can go back and check that one. Really pretty. These two are the size of Memories and More cards, the large cards. And the rest of them are A2. So really pretty. And we had used that without the paper before that too. I don't have, oh yeah, here they are. I have so many. This was, I didn't have the Blackberry Beauty paper, but it is the stamp set that went with it. And here's the Stitch Greenery die again. These are the leaves from one of the sets. But the paper here, I think, is that Nature's Beauty. I really like that one. And then this one, I used the Glimmer paper. That's a pretty one for fall too. And then the last one was this one where we used the blending brushes and made them all different color leaves that way on the die set. So yeah, that was previously, and then the other ones I showed you were last week. Okay, so let's just do another one of these. I didn't do the inside, but because I have all the stuff right here. All right. I do too. Blackberry Beauties. I can't say as much. Well, it's pretty. It's really pretty paper. I really like the Blackberry Bliss color. I just think it's so classy. Anyway, yeah, I do too. And I might have to get another one of those just so I have it for future of those papers. I have too many cards, Paige, and I don't send them like I should. So on this one, I'm putting the hello over this. Let's see. I also was thinking I could This paper has the gold leaves in it, and I was thinking I could have some gold leaves come out from that with the dies. I just didn't do that. So anyway, I think I'll put it up here. Yeah, let me glue it down that way. And then I had to figure out what to do on the inside of this one because I didn't get that far in my planning. Okay, and then let's stamp Hello You in Shaded Spruce. I think it's a favorite of everybody, so hopefully it won't, or a lot of people anyway, I should say, not everybody, but hopefully it won't sell out. Okay, so that is that. And let me die cut that real quick, which I could do in the mini, actually. Get my little thing here. I have the plates with it here. Let me see. Don't have room. Oops, I had to do it this way. Let me find my plates. Here they are. All right, so we have plate 1 and 2, and then put our little thing on here. Make sure it's centered. I'm not in frame probably. This is the problem. I don't have enough room on my desk to do this when I'm doing lives. Somehow. All right. Push. Push. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. And the mini goes bye-bye. And the Hello You is cut out. And these go bye-bye. In the basket. Oh, okay. Alrighty. And then we'll bump that up again. And then I have to, we'll dye the ribbon too with our alcohol marker and figure out what we want to do on the inside. And actually, I got out 2 different gems. I was thinking, I have a few pale papayas left, but I think I want to use the champagne dots maybe. Because they sort of look like pale papaya too. And I haven't used them in a while, so maybe those. First the ribbon, which I just had here, and now I don't know what I did with it. Oh, right in front of my nose. Right in front of my nose. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was thinking I haven't used that for a while, just the other day, but I have so many other new ones I have to use. I don't know if I can get back to it yet. We'll see. All right, I want a pretty good length of ribbon, even though I won't end up using it all. I'd say, I don't know, about 1 foot, maybe 9 inches. You be the judge of how big you're. I always end up cutting some off, but I can't tie a bow if it's too short. So I tend to do a little more than what I need. And because these are alcohol markers, you know, they dry pretty fast. You know, you can search the channel. If you go to my channel, you can search it in the little magnifying glass thing, or pansy, whatever. And it should pop up, hopefully. You know, I have about 5 boxes. I mean, big cardboard boxes of cards sitting in my dining room. And then I have this little row over here on the floor of containers of cards, and some on my desk, and they're starting to build up again, and I don't have anywhere to take them. And so if you guys want some cards, I need to send thank you cards out for like the last, I don't know, year. But yeah, I do recommend taking this paper or something and folding it, or paper toweling, and just run it through. Make sure you get any little bit of wet stuff off. Otherwise, you get it all over your fingers. I'll have to see if I can find that card. It might be downstairs already. I'm not sure. My daughter came one time and picked out 4 she needed for some event. I don't know. Got a couple different ones, but I'm so bad at sending cards. I don't get my bows tight enough, I think. There. Now let's pull this one. Let's see where we're going to put that one. I think we'll put it on this side this time, but we're going to snip it down fairly. And glue dots. I feel like my cards aren't special enough. You know, they're mostly not fun folds, and they're nothing, I don't know. I've been not liking my work lately. Okay, so I think we're going to just put a little one of these on here. Yeah, that goes in with the pale papaya. These are the champagne dots, rhinestones out of the annual catalog, which I forget I have. And let's see. We'll put one over here, right there. And this one, put one right there. And another little one somewhere over here. Maybe this time, yeah, right there. That's pretty too close. Oh well. All right, so what am I going to do on the inside of this? Let me get some white cardstock here. Uh-oh. Well, we'll do one of the insides. Yeah, we'll just do one inside. I think I'm just going to get a little piece of that paper for this one and put a little strip of it on the inside. I think I have a strip of it right here. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'll just do that on this one. Glue. You can get 5 different ones, wrap them and give them out. Yeah, I can, but all my friends make cards, so I don't really have, you know, many friends that don't. Even my one local friend doesn't, and I can give some to my daughter. She actually asked me to pick out like a shoebox container full for her, but I'd rather have her pick them herself. So they are going to be going on a little couple-day trip to Gettysburg, which is about 2 hours away from here, with the children. So I have to go feed the cats a couple days in a row. Oh, I just put my glue away. Silly me. Not paying attention. All right, so this will go right here. I'll do the same with the other one too. Just do it after. Actually, I might as well do it while you're on here, because let me see if I have one smaller piece of white, and I don't know if I have any more pale papaya bases. I think I do, maybe not. Well, we'll just use a smaller base. Okay, now I need another strip of paper though. Well, I'll have to cut one off of this. And let me see if I have another piece of pale papaya to use, because this piece of white is smaller than the other one. But I think I used all the pale papaya bases, so I can cut one out of this scrap. There we go. Yeah, my friends either all make jewelry or make cards or both. So let's see, 4 1/4 by 5 1/4 by 4. All right. I don't know if that's going to be long enough actually. Yep, perfect. Okay. No, nope, still need this. So this needs to be 5. I just need a 1/2 inch. And that paper again is the Artistically, nope, wrong, Expressions in Ink Specialty Designer Series paper. Excuse me, in the annual catalog. 5. So what's for dinner tonight, guys? My son cooked tonight, and it's not pizza. Woohoo! It's stuffed chicken breasts, actually. A random card for. I know, that's true, Brandy. That is true. I need to get better at sending. I even missed some birthdays of family in July and August, which is really, really bad. September is probably going to be a hard month for me. The end of September. Anyway. And which one doesn't? This one. This one needs something. There we go. Alrighty. I think that's it. We have this one, which is focused on the paper and the background. This one, which is focused on the shaded summer dies, which are called Summer Shadows dies, which are in the Celebration free with a $100 purchase, only through the end of September while supplies last, because if they sell out, they can't get them back in time for the rest of Celebration. And then these are the 2 card number 1s. Card number 1s. All right, 2 and 3. Here's the host code for the month of August. I would like to thank everybody that has ordered this month for me. Greatly appreciate it. And I think I've thanked everybody by email at least. Oh, Brandy, thank you. You had soup? I can't eat soup in hot weather usually. It's like so humid that I just can't bring myself to eat soup when it's humid. I don't know. That's just me. Thank you, Paige and Brandy. So anyway, that's it for me tonight. I kept it to an hour. So I'm going to let you go. I'm going to eat my dinner and relax to probably more Netflix tonight. And then I'll see you tomorrow. Hot liquids cool you down? Really, Heather? Huh. Oh, Brandy, I'm so sorry. Yeah, it would feel nice with your throat hurting. I hope you feel better soon. So, I didn't know hot liquids cooled you down. I always thought cold liquids cooled you down. Yeah, I have AC too, but it still feels really humid. And so it's not so much the heat, I guess, is the problem for me. It's the humidity. I'm wilting. I'm wilting. You're welcome. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Thanks for the thumbs up. And come back tomorrow and watch Brandy's collab, which is all summer long at 11 Eastern, 10 Central. And our Fab 4 collab, which I think is going to be just me and Heather and Tammy maybe tomorrow. And I'm going to be concentrating on dies again for that one, but they're standalone dies, so you'll just have to come and see. All right, everybody. Thank you. Have a good night. Take care. Be safe. And I'll see you next time. Hug, love, and peace.